9 years after gastric bypass surgery. That's a lot of years. You know, you people considering weight loss surgery, talk to some veterans. Really know what you're getting yourself into and understand why you believe that this surgery is a tool. A tool does a certain job, right? So what's the job of this tool for you? Is it helping you to have a better relationship with food? Is it teaching you to slow down? Is it forcing you to slow down? Is it helping you make better food choices? Is it forcing you to eat only a certain type of food because you can no longer tolerate, I don't know, raw vegetables or whatever it is that's going to be difficult for you from now on? What is this doing for you? And I don't mean weight loss, I mean the surgery. Anyone can lose weight. Anyone can lose weight temporarily. Anyone can follow a diet. And if you're considering weight loss surgery, you have dieted. I think that's part of the pre-op screening is that they ask us, you know, which diets have you tried? Every one of them. Well, no, not really. We haven't tried every one of them. We've tried a lot of them. They've all worked in the short term, and then we gained back. That's why we're going for surgery. This is not an anti-weight loss surgery video. It bought me time. I had a severe binge eating disorder. Severe binge eating disorder. And I needed help. And I wasn't getting the psychological help because it's very difficult to find the right kind of counseling, the right counselor, the right program, whatever. I started this mission of trying to get help for severe disordered eating, including bulimia, binge eating with bulimia. P.S. It didn't make me thin, so, and I think that's all I really wanted was to be thin so I would be lovable and acceptable because we equate, you know, lovability and acceptability with thinness. We're taught this in childhood through media, through social cues, through our parents, whoever's teaching us these lies, because you're lovable at no matter what weight you are. But I digress. I went looking for a solution, and since I wasn't having an easy time finding the psychological help, I turned to weight loss surgery. And I was one of the first in this country to receive the adjustable gastric band. It was not a lap band because they didn't put it in laparoscopically, okay? It was a full incision band. There were complications with that. I won't go into the details, but let's just say it induced vomiting. So my bulimia became surgically induced bulimia. Of course, I took off 100 pounds very quickly. And then once I had stretched the device out enough and I was able to eat, you know, a binge amount of food again, you know, the weight came back. It did not teach me to love myself. It did not teach me to honor my appetite. It did not teach me appetite or portion control. It taught me that I was out of control, that I was a bad person. It was not the tool I wanted it to be. That was 1989. I had a revision in 93. I had a port replaced somewhere in between there. But when I reached over 400 pounds back in the early 200s, and I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, I became desperate again, and so I converted the band to the bypass. It was a very complicated surgery. Look up my video, Lisa Sarge's 5 Days After Gastric Bypass, and you'll see I was distraught. I was in a lot of pain. I had complications. I was on very heavy painkillers, so I was not emotionally stable. So it's kind of a heart-wrenching video. It's hard even for me to watch. And that worked at first, because all these weight loss surgeries do work at first. I took off 120 pounds the first year, another 20 the second year, gained back, I think, like 70, and over the past 4 years, lost 80. So it was quite the up and down. And don't ask me what I eat now. You won't believe me if I tell you. And it's weird. It's not what mainstream advice is going to tell you to eat. And I eat very little. So your questions are probably going to be, well, why did you regain? I have theories I only have theories about it. Why did I regain? I regained because my metabolism crapped out on me. I was exhausted. I was tired. I was pumping myself full of energy drinks. You know, a cold metabolism does not burn fat. I suppose I was able to eat more than during the first 2 years after the surgery. I don't know. I'd have to look back. I blogged every day. Yes, I did, and I'm turning them all into books. And you can get my first book called Losing 140 Pounds the Hard Way. Go get that. It's on Amazon. It recounts the story very graphically. Just the first year. I have a book for every year after this surgery. I was in a wheelchair for 2 years. It's going to be delightful to read these tales of overcoming. I don't know. I regained. And why did I start to lose again? If I told you why, are you going to believe me? That I started to eat saturated fat again, raw butter from an Amish farm, red meat from grass-fed animals, lamb, raw milk, whole milk with the fat in it, increased intake of white sugar. White sugar! And salt. Not fancy Himalayan, oh my God, it's pink salt. Plain Morton's pickling and canning salt. See, the other salts, if you ask Josh Rubin of East West Healing and Performance, who is my nutritionist and a genius, his advice helped me a great deal. All those minerally salts cause a lot of inflammation in the gut. They actually prevent absorption of those minerals. Better to put them in your bathtub. Throw them right in the bath. Your body will absorb the minerals, and there will be no intestinal interference. So yeah, sugar, salt, fat. I eat 50% carb, and I don't mean pasta, rice, things like that. I avoid grains. I mean fruits and some starchy vegetables. So 50% carb, 25% fat, 25% protein. And I try to make every time I eat, and I don't say meal because I can't eat meals any longer, every time I eat, that ratio of food. Told you it was weird. You lose weight eating like that? Yes. My calorie intake is very low. That means I'm kind of cold all the time. My hands and feet are cold. I've been going for acupuncture with moxibustion to try to heat up. And I sleep. Yeah, I sleep a lot. I nap. I nap like I'm getting paid for it. So the time that I would have gone to the gym or the dojo, because I used to do martial arts. I may start it back up again, but right now the physical exertion is counterproductive. I didn't lose any weight with these really hard, sweaty workouts I was doing. I didn't lose weight. Was that why I was doing it? No, but you certainly hope that with all that exercise, something would happen. Your body would look as nothing. I got nothing. No, the weight started to come back off when I started to eat in those ratios of certain foods. Go look up Josh Rubin, East-West Healing and Performance. Look up Matt Stone, 180 Degree Health. Get his book, Diet Recovery. And sleep. Lots and lots and lots of sleep. Rest. Saying no, no thank you. Not running around and pushing myself and working harder. Instead, I rest harder. You want to know the science behind that? Go listen to Josh Rubin, R-U-B-I-N. Go read Matt Stone, 180 Degree Health blog. Read his book, Diet Recovery, and then you'll understand how that worked. But that is what went on, and I am continuing to drop weight. And I tell you this because if you're interested in these weight loss surgeries, it's because you want weight loss, and that's the topic I'm going to be discussing if I discuss weight loss surgery. Body image is another video. Self-esteem is another video. Eat and rest. Eat and rest. That's what's helping me release, relax, and let go. Oh, and essential oils, they help. I use a lot of essential oils. Again, another video for another time. So there I am, 9 years after gastric bypass surgery, and a net loss of somewhere between 140 and 160. Wouldn't it be nice if I got on a scale? But I kind of just refuse to do that because scales mess with my head, so I don't. And there's my update. And watch my other videos because I talk about a lot of useful stuff. Take care. Bye.